2018, the Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee Festival was created to celebrate the island's coffee industry.
And with a legacy larger than life, the festival has partnered with Meat Street and the Market, a culinary festival to give patrons a 5-course meal. What an experience they're providing. Hi, I'm Melvin Pennant.
And I'm Racquel Robinson, and on this episode of Agenda Jamaica, we're covering the 8th circuit of the Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee Festival in collaboration with Meat Street and the Market, a culinary festival.
You ready to say it?
All right.
1, 2, 3,
Coffee! Coffee isn't just for consuming. Consumers can cater their coffee craves in creative ways. Many vendors here are using coffee in a way you wouldn't expect. And if you want your house to smell like coffee, don't worry, I got you. You want to see something new? Let's go.
So Wicks by Grey brings a lot of home fragrance products to Coffee Festival. So we have candles, room and linen mist, reed diffusers, car diffusers, and of course most recently we have our moisturizing hand soaps.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like something special, it sounds like something innovative. What do you have with coffee?
So we have 3 products with coffee. We have our coffee shop, and that gives you like a freshly brewed coffee scent. We have Mountain Peak, which is more, persons say it smells like a cappuccino. It has like a vanilla notes and coffee-infused, of course. And lastly but not least, for sure, we have awareness from our affirmation line. That one is hazelnut and coffee.
If you're a coffee lover, if you're a candle lover, if you just like your home smelling good, Grey has you covered. Now, where can they find you?
All right, so Wicks by Grey is Shop 17, Master Mac Super Center, 108 to 110 Constant Spring Road, and that's in Kingston. All right, so that's where you can find us. We're also on Instagram, Wicks by Grey. We're on TikTok, and of course, our website, www.wicksbygrey.com.
We're here with Celicia from Paris Ruby, and she's going to talk about what she brings to the coffee festival. So what do you have here?
So today we are showcasing our infused products. They are the Paris Ruby Mountain Coffee Cheesecakes, and we also have the Paris Ruby infused bread puddings with coconut as well as almond. And we also have the Paris Ruby fruit cake that is made from our newest product, which is the Paris Ruby fruit cake mix. You just only need 1 egg and half stick of melted butter, and it's available island-wide in the stores. So the customers today, they were amazed with our products that are infused with the coffee. So you can try our bread pudding, which is infused with the coffee. You can look at the glazed coffee that's infused into the bread pudding, as you can see.
All right, guys, here comes the tester.
All our cakes, everything that we do, we put a lot of passion into it, and we bring the home-baked style in our cakes.
And if people want some of this love, because I'm sure loving this love, where can they get it?
Definitely on our website, which is parisruby.com, and also our socials. We are on Instagram, which is at Paris Ruby Cakes, as well as our TikTok and Facebook. All our handles are Paris Ruby Cakes.
We're here with Janice from Junlin Arts, and she's bringing something unique to the Blue Mountain Coffee Festival, and we want to know what it is.
All right, so here today we have local lumber products infused with Blue Mountain coffee beans, all handmade locally by myself. So they're vastly different from the other items here because they can be customized with coffee beans. You know, we can smell the aroma from the beans in some of the pieces. And aesthetically, it's just beautiful, different.
All right, so if you had to say to the viewers that want this memorabilia, want to smell coffee 24/7, where could they find you?
All right, you guys can find me on Instagram at Junlin Arts. That's JUNLYNARTZ, and I'm located in Negril. So something special for you. And it's R for you. Yes.
And then it works both for first and last. It's good.
It does.
Right. Oh, we love women supporting women, and I'm definitely supporting you as you go and you fill Jamaica with coffee beans far and wide.
Like I said, the coffee festival is filled with activities, and we caught up with Winton Hudson, the bartender, the general in the mixologist, and he's going to teach us how to mix. What are we going to mix today?
We're going to do a variation of an espresso martini using Jamaican ingredients. We have some Abbotston 8-year-old rum, we have some coffee liqueur from Barron Hall Estate, and we have some cold brew made with Coffee Roasters Blue Mountain blend. All right, so why we're using cold brew is that the process of macerating that in cold water overnight or 24 hours is going to lead to a richer, more concentrated and robust coffee flavor, which is perfect for making cocktails.
Okay. All right, so you take this side and let me come closer to where the action is, and then you teach me, give me the instruction as to what to do.
All right, most important ingredient is ice. I'm gonna ask you to hold, you're gonna make it for me. So ice up this one. You wanna fill it with ice. Ice is your friend, fill it all the way.
Beautiful thing is, all the ingredients that is in it, you can taste it.
Glad to hear that. All right, respect and honor. So there you have it. That's your Jamaican espresso martini.
We're here with Jenny from Germany, who's living in Jamaica, and we want to know how she's enjoying the Blue Mountain Coffee Festival.
I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I have fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and this is your first festival?
Yeah, that's my first festival, my first Blue Mountain Coffee Festival. Yes.
Great. And what is your beverage of choice at the Blue Mountain Coffee Festival?
I'm trying the iced cappuccino from Rio. I think he just opened his coffee shop in Halfway Tree, and I was really excited to try his coffee, and now I got the opportunity to try his coffee. I'm very happy.
All right, we caught up with none other than Dr. Norman Grant, former senator, and he's one of the largest coffee farmer in Jamaica, and of course he's the president of the Coffee Farmers Export Association. Am I getting that right? All right, close enough.
Absolutely.
Sir, how has this festival been going so far?
Excellent. We are excited to be a part of the coffee festival and the merger with the food and drink festival. It come on the backdrop of the devastation brought on the coffee industry by Hurricane Melissa and the previous disasters that has cost the sector about $3.5 billion. So some 200,000 boxes were lost over the last 3 years by the coffee farmers. And at farm gate price of $10,000 per box, values $2.5 billion. As chairman of the Jamaica Coffee Exporters Association, I've engaged the Minister of Agriculture and JACRA, and there has been a commitment to inject some $120 million of input to support the 5,000 coffee farmers. Not only are we focusing on increasing export, but we are looking to increase consumption on the local market. So the 4 million tourists that comes to Jamaica, we want them to leave with a pound of Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee. And the festival of these natures will certainly extend the brand value and will certainly add tremendous value added to the coffee supply chain.
This is the official coffee festival mascot. One coffee bean?
One coffee bean.
As you can see, the organizers would have thought of everything. They are making this coffee festival into a family affair. A large kiddies booth, bigger than the one before. The festival is abuzz with activities, and we caught up with the minister himself, Minister Edmund Bartlett, to ask him what goes into preparing a festival like this.
Well, first is collaboration. It's bringing the parties together around a concept and an idea that has merit, but more importantly is bought into by the teams. And it's always the idea has to be bought into by the team. But it is also born out of a concept of how do we position Jamaica's rich assets, and particularly our culinary assets. And we have so many. We know our food, the variety of it, but more so the application, how the creativity of our people is expressed in these applications. And then our beverage, the various types of which Blue Mountain Coffee really stands out. So it's a matter of leveraging these wonderful assets of ours and to monetize it. Bring people, for showcasing of it. And that's what festivals are about. It's really about showcasing, telling the story, and inviting others to carry that story elsewhere. So Kingston for us has now emerged as a central point for culinary expressions.
Jamaicans are foodies to the max. Me, give me some ackee, yam, two-finger banana, and a sweet tea on the side, and I'm good. But some days you want some diversity, so we're going to talk to some vendors to find out what they're bringing new to your table. Ready? Let's go. So we're here with Mark at Mead Street and the Market with his pop-up Zen Bowl, and we want to know what makes it stand out here.
All right, so what we do is quite unique in our landscape. No one else does acai bowls in Jamaica. And actually, there's one or two, but we actually use acai, and it's not like a syrup or anything like that. We take pride in that. So this is a vibe bowl that we're making right now. This one is topped with the granola, or pineapple. There's gonna be coconut flakes and blueberry on there too. So the acai base itself is 10 times higher in antioxidants than blueberries themselves. And we also mix the base with blueberries and Blue Mountain cacao nibs as well. So no sugar. We really keep it as healthy as possible so that you get the best quality. Even the coconut flakes that's being put on there, it's not sweetened, it's unsweetened, unbleached, it's none of that. It's just plain and simple, but still so effective and yummy. Nice. Yeah. All right, so you got your vibe.
I did. Oh my God. I'm very excited to taste it.
personally, like, it depends on the day. I can't say which bowl is the best bowl. People ask me that a lot, and you can't just pick one. Like, it really depends on how you're feeling, what your goals are. Lately, I've been having 30-gram protein bowls. So, like, I mix them up with a lot of, like, walnuts, peanuts, almonds, and then also protein powder. And I put a little ashwagandha. You know, just, yeah, so I really make them, like, functional.
Alright, so I try to get everything in one scoop. I'm going to taste it. I know it's going to be good, but...
Yeah. You can't really compare it, right?
Bananas?
There's banana.
I have a sophisticated palate. What can I say?
Yeah.
It pairs really well.
Yeah.
I didn't even... So you can ask for your own toppings. I didn't ask. I allowed the gurus, so I'll just give me what they think was best. And let me tell you, it's good.
Give thanks.
As I said earlier, Jamaicans are big foodies and fruits is definitely on the table. So I want to know, if we want to take in our fruits in a new innovative way, how can we find you? Where are you located?
We're at 22 Barbican Road, which is where 22 Jerk is, across from the 24-hour Burger King, right there.
We're here with Karina from the Taco Spot, and we want to know what makes your food stand out.
Okay, so we serve real authentic Mexican food from Colima, which is my hometown. And we are also a family-owned business, run and operated. So I think that's what makes it stand out.
Okay, so if you were to recommend anything right here, what would it be?
Well, my personal favorite is the chicken, but I would recommend chicharron, which is the crispy belly pork, and the beef tongue. I think they're very, specific meat cuts, and not a lot of people would be open to try them, but once you try these, you'll fall in love with them. So this is the crispy belly pork that we call chicharron, if you're able to roll the tongue. And then we're getting some chicken. This is seasoned in guajillo sauce. Guajillo is a dry pepper, very traditional spice in Mexico, but it's not spicy. The peppers are spicy only when they're fresh. So dry peppers are spices, like seasonings. And then we top them off with fresh onions and cilantro. We're located in Montego Bay. We actually have two locations. One is the taco spot that's in Bogue, and we offer all types of tacos and quesadillas. That's a taqueria style restaurant. And we also have another location on Bottom Road, also Montego Bay, and that's called Frida Cafe, and that's our newest baby. She's a coffee shop, and you can find breakfast, brunch options, and more, I would say, complete dishes.
So we're here with Carissa from
Bubbles, bottles, brews, and beverages. Bubbles mean champagne or anything sparkly. Bottles mean it could be a Hennessy bottle or a rum bottle. Brews mean beers or coffee. And beverages is anything juice.
So she brings a lot to Mead Street, and we want to know why she stands out aside from her whole host of ingredients.
Okay, we stand out because we are a mobile bar service. We comes to you and we have a trailer. If it's that you don't want the trailer, we can set up a regular bar for you.
And if people want to get your service, if people want to see your jovialness and your drinks, where can they find you? How can they get in contact with you?
Okay, we're on Instagram. Our page is BBB_beverages, or you can contact me at 312-7507.
Let's show the camera. Let's show the camera. Right here. Very nice. All right, so here goes, folks. Imagine pistachio ice cream from Devon House and just the best Sangsters bottle you ever had. I don't know if it's the first edition, second edition. And then the whipped cream just top it off. I don't know if it's the company, but it's just amazing. Okay. You have to get it from here. It's one of their specialty drinks, and it's one of my new favorites.
We caught up with another artisan, and his name is Jamie, and his pastry is history. You hear that? History with an eye. We will show you the banner later. And looking around, pizzas like crazy. Jamie, thanks for talking with us. How's the festival for you so far?
I mean, the festival is always awesome. Always good to be out here, and always good to be showing everybody what exactly it is that we're currently obsessed with. And right now, it's pizza.
Where are you located originally?
Okay, so we're all from Mandeville. We have a brick and mortar location called The Ville. That's over by Tropics View Hotel. But we're all originally from cool Mandeville. So the sun today, it's a bit too bad, but we'll try to hold it out, you know?
And this is your first at the Coffee Festival?
First time at the Coffee Festival. It would be my second time at Meat Street overall. But yes.
And in terms of the patronage, how is your style being supported thus far?
Oh, good vibes, man. Good vibes. No, you see, we're used to it, you know, we're used to the good vibes, but today I don't know if everybody just wake up on the good side of the bed this morning, but yes, all the vibes are immaculate and we're loving interacting with people, you know?
Yeah, man, all the best to the success of the business. Congrats. All right, big up. Racquel, how was the coffee?
It was Blue Mountains coffee. Of course, it's going to be phenomenal. How was the chicken?
You know what? My nose says it was great. You know I don't eat chicken.
But seriously, Blue Mountain Coffee Festival really outdid themselves this year. And with the combination of Meat Street and the market, the food did turn up, the coffee did turn up. It's in my system, so I'm going to be up until 10 tonight. So I can't wait until next year. They say you need to live in the present moment, but my heart yearns for more.
And I can attest to that. It was indeed a great festival. And as you can hear in the background, there's more entertainment to come. The lineup is swam-packed. So it's a great festival, 2026. It's the biggest one thus far. And like the minister said, it's only going to get better. So on behalf of the hardworking production team here at the Hope Gardens for the Blue Mountain Coffee Festival 2026, I have been your host, Melvin Pennant.
And I've been your co-host, Racquel Robinson, and this has been yet another amazing episode of Agenda Jamaica. See you next time.